Peace, family. It is me, Brother DSP, back for part two. Kwame Brown, the people's number one draft choice. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you're watching this live, thank you. I didn't expect anybody to actually pull up and watch the premiere live, but thank you for pulling up. Of course, this is part two. This is going to be a little longer than part one because on this one, I wanted to feature some of Kwame Brown's peers, like Tony Allen and Etan Thomas. I'm going to try and not use too much of Kwame's content. I want you people to check him out. Like, go and listen to what he's saying. You know what I mean? Stop listening to what other reaction videos are saying and tap in for yourself. Get some of that science that he's kicking, because he's kicking some shit, man. And we got to tap into it, man. Let's get into this first video, actually. This first video is actually Tony Allen speaking on the whole Kwame Brown situation. So let's get into it.
From it, like, yo, I never knew his story. So by him, you know what I'm saying, engaging into the foolery, because they played him, they played him. And he had a lot of good points about what they doing with their platform, and plus I knew all of them personally. So it's like, dang, it got to that. But more importantly, I know they don't want no smoke with him. With the hands, they don't want no fight with him, because he ain't the type to be played with. Look at what he endured all this through his career. Everybody picking on him. You know what I mean?
He's a bust.
Then he's a bust. And the way he broke it down, Jordan didn't want him.
Yeah.
So, and we all thought, oh, this was Jordan's move to pick him. And then Jordan was finishing his legacy. Oh, I don't want no rookie. You know how the old cats are about young players anyway, so that bout sound right. It's probably some truth to that. Mm-hmm. Then you look at him like saying they want to get him big, then they want to, you know what I mean? Then you look at how the game end up going, big start shooting threes. You know what I'm saying? He was, in high school, he was shooting threes. He was that dude. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't hold you, but it kind of odd that, they chose to make a mockery out of like how he made it, like Black Lives Matter, and then y'all want to pull another black man down. Like, he had a point on that. You know what I mean? If we gonna stick together, we gonna be together. We gotta be all the way through thick and thin. I can't shine on you by pulling you down and saying, you know what I'm saying? That just ain't never been player. You get what I'm saying? But dude got it right, and I respect Kwame Brown even more. I hope you listening. But I respect him even more now that he done broke down his side, because they always say to be understood, you gotta understand somebody. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And as you see right there, Tony Allen, you know what I mean? I guess he, like you said, he didn't really know the story, Kwame's story. And to hear his side, he's like, okay, I get it, because he was also at that level. He dealt with the politics at those levels. You know what I'm saying? So he knows what it is. So that's why I'm so glad I was able to get that clip up there. Shout out to Self Talk. Huge shout out to Self Talk. Self Talk, pro basketball updates. There's more of y'all out there. Y'all are doing a fucking phenomenal job out there with your platforms. I just wanted to say that. But huge shout out to Self Talk. That's where I got probably this clip and the last clip and this clip coming up. This clip coming up is Etan Thomas speaking his piece. And listen to what he says. Listen to what he says about the bus. This quote unquote bus. Because I don't like those labels, man. We'll be back.
Because Kwame, when he came into the league, he was the best person in the draft. Hands down. It wasn't close. I saw it with my own two eyes. They brought in all the top big men, right? This was right at the Verizon Center. They brought them all in. He went against Tyson Chandler. He went against Eddie Curry, and he destroyed all of them. Like, it wasn't even close. And, coming there and having the pressure of playing next to MJ and really Doug Collins. Like, Kwame won't say it now, but I can say it because I was there. Doug Collins, it was almost like he had a personal vendetta against Kwame.
Okay, now you see, if you have a brain and you can decipher things, you can see that Kwame was talented. There was a reason why he was picked number one. Think about it. What if Kwame went to Chicago? Would his career have panned out differently? Maybe he would have been playing for a team that really wanted him. Maybe he wouldn't have been on the court with his boss. Maybe he wouldn't have been playing with someone that was on their way out and trying to prove the world and the media wrong that, yeah, I still got it. You know what I mean? Could have been a totally different career. So shout out to Etan Thomas. Once again, shout out to Self Talk for the clip. And I want to close this one out, this episode out with Kwame's words. These words that he stated on here were very powerful. It resonated with me. And of course, he knows how to entertain. So let's get into this, close out, and stay tuned for part 3 coming up. You already know the vibes.
Who's next? I just want to know who next, you know. I don't get it. An old busty bus that ain't worth nothing. Everybody been eating off me for 20 years, and I'm fed the whole internet in 1 week. I'm trying to show people we got to put some respect on our name. Now it's time to get the respect. Y'all could either fall for the bullshit that they've been giving you, or it's time to get your respect that you deserve. We keep putting these people above us. We made Stephen A. who he is. Well, y'all did. Stephen A. ain't shit but an insecure man who didn't make it in life at basketball, never tested himself and challenged himself at anything really besides book work. To me, he's a woman with a male body. Because the things that he say out of his mouth, if he had been around a man, he would know better than to cross that line. Because no man should not have any expectations of violence after disrespecting men the way he's done. And he has protection, but you shouldn't talk like that. But I can be a scrub. I don't care nothing about that. You keep texting scrub. Like, I didn't come to the internet saying I'm not a scrub. I don't give a fuck about all that. I'm saying that we got to put respect on people's name. My mama didn't call me a scrub. So when I'm off of the court, I don't need no motherfucking analyst talking about scrub or none of that. Telling grown men they get traded for boxes, we not having that no more. And if y'all with that, then y'all with that. I'm not. And I'm going to get on their ass. I'm going to get on their ass, and I'm not going to stop. So, doctor, you can call me crazy. Are you a doctor of psychology? Or what kind of doctor are you? I thought you was an economics doctor, but now you expert in the brain too?